It's really just comes down to like black men are the most superior race.
Exactly.
So,
Superior in what? Like
superior in every
the
category.
size?
We're stronger, faster, funnier. We got bigger penises. I'm sure.
I like black
You
men.
hate black men.
No, I love black men.
Relationships or marriage is not a career. A man is not a financial breakthrough. Make your own money.
When you're in that season of getting your degree, it's imperative that you stay single.
When is it
Because
going
a
to
lot of these
change?
men are insecure and they'll
See?
enter your life not to build with you, but to distract you.
One, we are all equal. Why does it matter if I choose to have kids with a black man? That's what I've been attracted to. Why does it matter what I do?
Going on, Spice Girl?
I'm good. I have a question. This
What's
one
your
is very challenging.
Okay.
Do you know, as black
The
men,
Muffin Man?
why when an Arab girl goes with a black guy only once, like she gets in a relationship with him,
Wow.
everyone thinks she only likes black men and they call her a and everything?
I think it's because Middle Eastern men, a lot of times, especially Arab men,
WFA.
they're very insecure about anyone and any of their women dating outside their race. And I think that a lot of other people know that black men are the superior race. So I feel like white niggas feel the same. I feel like when white niggas get their bitch took by a black dude, they also feel like that girl's a but it's really just comes down to like black men are the most superior race.
Exactly.
So-
Superior in what? Like
Superior in every
the
category.
size,
We're stronger, faster, funnier. We got bigger penises.
bigger
Yeah.
panties?
Yes.
Bigger hearts.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
Yes, 1000%. It's a fact. We are the Super Saiyans.
But how do you know? Like, have you compared yourself with other Middle Eastern?
Man, this is wild. Like, nobody's comparing themselves for other Middle Eastern men. That's crazy. But let's listen. Pay attention. Pay close attention.
Men, like,
Let's ask you. Why do you think that black men are the better?
I didn't say that. I
So
just
black men
said
is not
I.
better.
No, they are. Everyone
So you
is
don't
the
like black
same.
men?
I'm sure
I like black
you hate
men.
black men.
No, I love black men.
So black men is
Okay.
better.
She said, I love black men.
You've obviously seen a multitude of penises in your day, right?
How
So-
do you know?
Well, I mean, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay, so you've seen a multitude of penises in your day.
How do you know? Maybe I'm a virgin. Who
Okay,
knows?
so listen, okay, since you've seen different races, right?
Yeah.
Let's be 100 right now, okay? I need you to be honest. Out of all the races that you dated, which one do you like the most?
From my country, Tunisia.
Huh?
Tunisian men.
Tunisian men?
But
You
I
don't like
love
black
black
guys.
men.
You love black men.
But the problem is my ex, like,
Your ex is
he
black?
was a black and he broke
was a
my
black?
heart. A black man.
A black. Wow. 2026, guys. He was a black. All right. This is ridiculous. I mean, come on. Jesus.
I apologize. It's my English. My English is very bad. So.
Yeah, so you're saying he broke your heart.
Yeah, but he broke something else.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
He broke my.
You see?
She said he broke my heart and broke my vajayjay. Well, she didn't say it like that. She said, oh shit. Broke it. Let's listen.
That's exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. You just literally confirmed the truth that what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
and I got obsessed with him for
Oh.
I think 2 years. I couldn't forget about him just because of that. That was crazy.
Sounds about right.
He said he broke my pussy.
Sounds about right. You know what I'm saying?
You got a
See,
boyfriend right
even
now?
while you these Tunisians, you still think about that black dong.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
time to time I still send him text messages and I don't know
So
why.
I think it's
Wow,
very
boyfriend
clear
right
who's
now?
the superior race.
No, because of him, I'm traumatized. Couldn't find somebody else.
Wow. Black power. Okay, so basically what you're saying is black is the superior race. So you just
He
answered,
was superior. I don't know about other black men.
but okay. It only took one time. You know what I'm saying? So
Wants to go black.
you just confirmed it for us. So that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I like you. I'm gonna swipe right.
Really?
Yeah.
I like you too, but I hope if I get in a relationship with you, People are not gonna call me a
No matter what you do, a girl's gonna get called a slut by somebody. So it's kind of just unavoidable. You
Are
know?
you Brazilian?
No.
You look Brazilian. Okay, if we get in a relationship, will you marry me because I need to get my American papers?
How much?
I'm not marrying no broad on this planet.
Wait, this is business. How much are you offering?
Don't fall for it. Don't you
Hold
dare.
up.
Don't you
My fault.
dare.
No money?
My fault. Hold up. Wait.
I can do anything. I can
You gotta
cook, I can
backtrack.
clean, and I can.
That don't mean
Oh,
nothing, baby.
okay.
We'll talk.
Wait a second. I got a position.
So
It's
Hold on,
alright,
hold
but
on,
I
hold
just
on.
don't do strange stuff like eating poo and.
Stop that. I gotta rewind that. All right, here we go. Okay.
Are you offering?
Okay, that's not
don't
bad.
fall for it. Don't you dare.
That's not
Don't
bad.
you dare.
No
I know
money?
you guys say. I want to see that, Jay. Your face
I
is
can
in
do
the way.
anything. I can cook, I can clean, and I can.
That
And I
don't
can.
mean nothing,
Well,
baby.
okay.
We'll talk.
It doesn't mean nothing, but it does mean
talk about it.
something.
So
It's
are you-
alright, but I just don't do strange stuff like eating poo and stuff like that. But this is only in Dubai, so.
Hey, swipe left.
It's not in
Hey,
America.
Hey, you gotta go left.
I'm gonna swipe right.
No, he gonna swipe right. I'm saying left though. Yeah, I'm saying
Why?
left.
Listen,
But I
listen.
was going to choose you
I don't care.
over
listen.
your friend.
You talking about?
I never said that. Not allowed. Left.
You talking about? Did you just say you was eating?
I said I don't do this strange stuff. I do anything, but I don't eat. I don't do those strange stuff. That's it.
So what's strange? What's the strange? Like you? Did you get on your chest? Like
Never.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to hear about that.
you don't do nothing with shit.
said
Nothing. Those
Okay.
disgusting stuff.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna swipe right then.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Left.
Bye.
She got one more chance, nigga.
All right.
She got one more.
So you guys saw it. You saw it. Now you're saying, Jay, that wasn't enough to see that she was ready to pretty much, I said, pass, right? Just to be with a black man. She's ready to be unalive, to be with a black man. What am I talking about? I came across this video, right? I saw this interview. I did some research. I started investigating, and I actually had to really investigate. You guys are going to see what I'm talking about right now.
J'ai dû supprimer certaines vidéos.
I know what you're thinking already. You said, Jay, what in the world? This is in French. Don't worry. I translated everything. I got it all for you guys. I'm going to tell you exactly what she's saying. Let's listen.
Mais aujourd'hui, je vais le dire en toute franchise. Les femmes maghrébines ont le droit de sortir avec qui elles veulent. Si elles veulent sortir avec des noirs, elles ont le droit. Certains hommes maghrébins se
Alright,
permettent
you guys-
d'insulter les femmes de leur
I'm gonna
propre
pause this.
communauté alors que eux se permettent.
Let me pause this, right? Because it sounds good, but I know you guys are like, Jay, I don't know what this lady's saying. Let me translate it, right? But look at her, she says it, and take a look. This is what she said. She said, I have been assaulted from all sides and had to delete some videos. But today, I'm going to say it honestly. That's where she's from. Maghrebi women have the right to date whoever they want. If they want to date black men, they have that right. That's what I was talking about. She's challenging the guys from her country, right? I can date whoever I want. I want a black man. That's what she said. She let it be known on that dating show, but she said it. She let it be known to her whole audience. And people from her country are watching. I can date whoever I want. Listen to this. These are the same men who break things, steal, and do all kinds of nonsense. And be careful. I'm not talking about normal Maghrebi men who are living their lives because they're not the ones insulting us. Generally, I'm talking about certain cases. You know who I'm talking about, right? They really do whatever they want. But as soon as a woman from their community gets with, for example, a black man, suddenly she's a dirty. That's why she kept saying that. She was getting stuff off her chest, but she couldn't speak fluent English. As you guys saw, she was speaking in French, right? So I said, I researched her. I stumbled across her name and said, let me see what she's talking about. Saw that she can't speak good English and said, I really want to get down to the bottom of this, right? So let me translate. I'm finding ways to translate, with this new AI, ChatGPT. It's amazing. Take a look at this. Because with a black man, because when she's with a white man, it generally doesn't go like that. Something ain't right. It's not the same insults. You see the level of racism. To the black men who have been with a Maghrebi woman and unfortunately got insulted, etc., much love to you. I love you, black man. I love you, black man. That's what she's saying. I love you, black man. You can't take me away from my black man. Thankfully, not all Maghrebi men are like this. I'm only talking about a minority. So don't start insulting me or saying I'm putting down my community. No, I'm just talking about something that exists. If someone insults you, don't let it slide. She is not letting it slide. She's ready to lay it all down on the line because she's been through this before, right? This is happening with Arab women all over the world. They're getting tired. They want black men. Yeah, girls with their jobbies too. They want black men. A lot of them are marrying black guys. This is real stuff. But let's go on to the next one.
États-Unis en tant que femme maghrébine.
Now, I don't know what this girl is saying, but what she's wearing looks nice, right? I'm sure you guys will get her and be like, and she speaks English, right? That's a great thing. So I'm sure you guys will get with her. Look at her. She's beautiful. Beautiful. But let me stop talking. Let's break down what she said. Now, let me go to slide 2, right? This is what she said. Why have I always felt better in the United States as a Maghrebi woman simply because I can dress like this? For example, without being insulted by people from our own community, by people from other communities, by everyone, without being labeled just because I dress the way I want, even though these are clothes that, for example, in France, if a white woman wears them, all right, so yeah, what she's speaking on is what's happening in her community, and she's tired of it. Let's read. Well, it's fine. Nobody says anything to her, but for me, that's it. I'm immediately seen like Mia Khalifa. That's crazy. You can't compare her to a porn star. She wants to be independent, but not independent like in a way independent woman are being independent, right? Because I'm sure she gets down, she's gonna get on somebody's program. Because the brother McQueen says it all the time. I need a girl to get on my program. And he swiped right on her when he realized, wait a minute, I almost made a mistake. I can't let this body pass because she would definitely get on your program. But let me talk. Even though I'm dressed normally, really, I am dressed normally. But because I'm a Maghrebi, suddenly I'm not seen as dressing normally. I don't know how you all see us. Are we all supposed to be veiled? Everyone has their own faith, their own way of doing things. But just because I dress like this, suddenly I'm labeled as I don't even know what. Now, what's happening is this girl is probably from there, but she's most likely not Muslim. And that plays a big part, right? She doesn't want to take part in the culture. She wants to be free. There are a lot of girls. Look, guys, I'm not trying to walk down the thin line, but it's true. There are a lot of girls that are in these countries that want to be free and let the girls be free, right? Because if you're gonna call her Mia Khalifa, let her go. And that's why she's in the US living her life. And shouts out to you. Much success, right? I hope you land on your feet because it's not only you. It's happening in all communities. And guys are dating out, and I'm gonna show you why guys are dating out. Let's watch this.
Realize like actually how racist people really are. I've never been with a black man before, and ever since I have, he always told me that, beware that you're with me and I'm black. I'm gonna get looked at, people are gonna say things. It's just part of life. That's just what it is. I never really understood what he meant by that. Till now when I'm posting on social media, it's crazy. We live in a world where this is so normalized.
Yeah.
People go with a different kind, okay? We're all one. We are all equal. Why does it matter if I choose to have kids with a black man? I don't understand. That's what I've been attracted to. Why does it matter what I do? Oh, but on a serious note, though, stop worrying about who and what people are doing with their lives. This world will never get better unless you make a difference. Stop worrying about who I like and what color I like. It doesn't affect you at all. Leave me alone.
You know what's wild, right? People claim they believe in Christ, right? They claim they believe in God. And you know what God did? If you believe in God, right? Because there's a lot of people out there that believe in God, but then they say, I think all black people should be with black people. But if you believe in God, right? A lot of Christians go to church, believe in God. A lot. I'm about to cook. Let me talk. Let me get there, right? What happens is they say we need to be one, but when they all wanted to be one, right? And they built the tower. Come on now. I know you guys know about that story. Even people that are not Christians. People started building a tower as big as a skyscraper, right? It was almost touching the heavens. That's what skyscrapers do. And the reason why it's almost touching the heavens, because it's hitting the clouds, right? Of course, it's not going to reach heaven, but that's what was done, right? So, and they said, we're not going to split all across the earth again, right? But what did God instruct people? Be fruitful and multiply, right? Wasn't that one of the first commandments? Be fruitful and multiply. They said, no, we're going to build a tower and come together and never be apart again, right? So what did he do? Because we all were one. All black. Come on now, let me cook. We all were one, right? So he split us up. Babel. We started speaking Asian. As you know, Asians, a lot of them are realizing they're from Africa, right? You know, you see people in Germany and you see Indians when they come out, what do you call it? When Indians come out, I forgot that skin condition. You guys know what it is. You know, when they're born and they can't really look alike. You guys know what I'm saying. I just don't know. I don't have it on the top of my head. But you guys understand what I'm saying. When they have that, they look Indian with that condition. People in Germany, there's a reason. Why? Because we all are one, but everybody wants to separate it. And they claim they believe in Christ, but alt-right black movement they're trying to push. That's believing in Christ? No. That's believing in something else. You have people that are Christians and don't even realize they're going against God with that. It's deep, so deep. Going against God is more than just, like the lady yesterday, the other video that I did yesterday, where the lady saying, I don't want to have an abortion. It's deeper than that. This is why God's leaving. Yeah, see that?
Plural degrees. Get deeper. Be about your big girl. You don't know the day nor the hour, okay? That person will turn their back on you. So if you need to get all knowing the man, do that.
Do not let these women talk you into thinking you need to find a husband.
Look at this, man. This is sad. This is sad. And shout out to the brother JFK Gomez, because he put the video together nicely. These ladies go to college and make it their goal to get a husband in their third and fourth year. They start looking because they want to start cooking. Woo! These white ladies start looking because they want to start cooking. And then you ladies, because mama said, no, get your degree. Don't mess with no man. Don't let a man get you pregnant. Don't be up there trying to chase man and get a husband. So understand what happened, right? Feminism was brought to black females, right? It was brought to white females too, because they kind of ran with it first. But you have more on that other side and other communities who are not plagued by it. What we have in the black community is a plague. Look at this. A girl going like this, and listen what the other girl is saying.
In undergrad. That is not true. This is not the only time in your life that you are going to be around educated men and women.
Probably is.
Time. Date when you're ready.
See?
And that you feel like you can actually appreciate your partner, because you're really just creating more and more damaged humans when you enter into relationships too early.
And for 2026 ladies, understand that when you're in that season of getting your degree, elevating your finances, working on your personal growth, it's imperative that you stay single.
When is it
Because
going to
a lot of these
change?
men are insecure and they
See?
will enter your life not to build with you, but to distract you.
Ladies, please attend school.
Now, why are they saying this? Guys, I know I cut it off. You guys, oh, no, you cut the video off. I gotta bring a point home. And also, when you do a video, you have to make the video yours. I know a lot of people don't understand, but still, I'm gonna say this, all right? What's happening is, you see when the girl said a lot of these guys will use you. Listen to what she said. A lot of guys will use you. Are they talking about good black men?
Focus on your education, get your degree, work hard, and become something in life. Relationships or marriage is not a career. A man is not a financial breakthrough. He is not your bank. Make your own money.
My point exactly.
He just that's why we leaving. That's why we leaving.
Report shows that 36% of black men are married, 29% of black women are married, compared to 59% of non-black adults. But
shout out to Media Man, because he put these stats together, and this is proof. I had to finish the video with some stats, right? And who better to do it than Media Man? Shout out to him. Shout out, brother.
black women are more likely to be divorced, separated, or widowed, 25% versus 15% of black men, and less likely to remarry. Nearly half of all black adults have never married at all. However, the patterns of who marries whom are shifting. In 2014, about 15% of married black men had non-black wives.
I'm sorry, that's Medium Man.
2022, that number rose to 21%, more than 1 in 5. Black women, however, remain overwhelmingly endogamous. 87% marry black men and only 13% marry out. The reality is stark. Other races of men marry black women at the lowest rates of all. Only 0.5% of white men in America are married to black women. So when some black women say, we'll just marry out, the truth is this: marriage requires two people saying yes, and outside of the black community, those men are not saying yes in large numbers. So the effect is clear. Black men's marriage rates are being sustained, even lifted by interracial marriage. Black women's rates are not. And I say all that knowing that the common narrative and myth in the black community is that black men don't want marriage, but the data says otherwise. A 2020 study found that nearly 10% of older black women reported not wanting to have a partner at all, to just 22% of black men. In 2024, Pew Research found that more men are more likely than women to say they want marriage and children in the future. So not only are black men marrying more often, they are also the ones expressing greater desire for marriage. And contrary to the stereotypes, black men are positioned well for marriage readiness. So to put things in simpler terms, across 12 categories tied to family stability, black men lead in 9, including income, low debt, health, and marriage rates. So yes, black men are being chosen by black women and increasingly by women of other races for those particular reasons mentioned. But here's where we must also confront an outdated and damaging idea. Back in 1987, sociologist Julius Wilson argued that high unemployment, incarceration, and less marriageable. That phrase has been echoed for decades and off declining marriage rates among black women. Yet today, the data no longer supports it. Black men earn more than black women, they make up a greater share of high earners, they own more businesses, and they are marrying across racial lines at higher rates. In fact, the education gap between black men and women is just 7.3%. So men can lag behind their women in degrees and still marry. Why is the same pattern used to call black men less marriageable? That talking point is not only outdated, Black men's marriage rates remain steady, or they are actually rising from 38 to 40% in most cases. And those increases are fueled by interracial marriage opportunities. Black women's marriage rates are projected to fall from 29% to either 28 or 26%, given divorce, remarriages, and limited demand outside of the race. So in other words, the gap will widen. And if current trends hold, more black men will build families with non-black women, while more black women remain single. Wealth will not only decline, the traditional black family structure will weaken. And this is not about loyalty, economics, demographics, and demand. But before I go, let me address the lies directly. When people marry outside of their race because we hate our mothers or dislike black women, that is nothing but shaming language. The truth is simpler. Black men still want marriage, but when nearly half of older black women report not wanting a partner, the choice is narrow. So for black men who want families, marrying outside the race often becomes the only option. And other races of women are willing to say yes when too many of our own are saying no. So that is not hate, that is reality. And also, here's what must be said plainly. While black men are competing with every other race of men in business, education, and marriage markets, all races of men are fighting the same battles to earn, to lead, to...
You know, that's true. That's so true what he's saying, because, you know, before I left the West and married my wife, I was ready to get married. Yeah, I was. So what he's saying, I'm one of those people. I'm a living example.
build. We should not have to compete against our own women just to prove that we are not the enemy. Too often myths are recycled, that black men are deadbeat fathers, that more of us are in prison than in college, that black women are the only ones building wealth. Every one of those lies has been debunked for decades, yet they to resurface even from platforms that claim to promote black marriage. And while some black women cling to those myths, other women, white, Latina, Asian, are stepping forward to marry the very black men who are disqualified at home. The damage is not that black men are running away, but that too many of our own sisters are pushing us away and then blaming us for the results. Black men and black women, things cannot move forward if half of us believe lies about the other half. Black men are not your enemy. Black men are not running from marriage. We are running towards it, often with whoever will run with us.
Ooh. And it's so true, because I'm a living example. And what did I do to do that? I left. The example that JFK Gomez showed, perfect example of what's going on in the community. But I didn't go to a white lady, right? Because you guys already know. But thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, guys. I appreciate it. Peace out. See you next video.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.